we are going to unfold with a prayer to the people.
Let us prepare our hearts and minds and spirits. Let us bow for a word of prayer. God, our Father, Lord, it's once again this morning we come to say thank you. We thank you, O God, for this day. We thank you, O God, for this vision and the purpose in which we have gathered here today. Lord, we thank you for Reverend Jim Holley residencies, oh God. We ask, Lord, that you continue to bless this ground, bless the visionary, bless each and every partner and community friend here today. Lord, we love you and honor you and bless you. In Christ's name I pray, amen.
Well, hello, friends and family, and welcome to witness a significant groundbreaking on Detroit's North End to celebrate the Reverend Dr. Jim Holley residences. Friends, I've met a lot of pastors and ministers who celebrate with a lot of thunder and lightning, knowing I respect all who celebrate their faith. But what I have not met is a volcano pastor. Our friend, Reverend Dr. Holley, is a volcano of faith, family, and integrity. Our friend, Reverend Holley, for 50 years has ministered and cared for his congregation, for all Detroiters, and for the great state of Michigan. Working side by side with Reverend Dr., the city, MISHDA, and the DHC team to develop and construct this new senior mixed-use development has been an absolute first-rate experience. The mayor's team continues to provide workaround solutions on how to make all matters happen. The city, Fifth Third Bank, MISHDA, and the Stratford Group recognize why there is importance to invest into new senior affordable housing in the city of Detroit. Our friends at the Detroit Housing Commission continue to amaze with heavy participation in assistance to keep this mixed-use development 100% affordable for all seniors. And the MHT team and Team Kentech also equally recognize the importance of providing new housing for our seniors in the great city of Detroit. Reverend Doctor, you are surrounded with love and incredible appreciation, recognizing that you have done so much for so many, that we are here to celebrate you today. Friends, allow me to introduce and bring up our very own volcano, Reverend Dr. Jim Holley, to share his excitement on this great day. Reverend.
Thank you so much. I hope I can get through this. But first of all, I just have a whole lot of people to thank. I want you to know I got vouchers for you, provided for you. I got some T-shirts provided by Detroit, Enjoy Detroit. I want these young people that basically I met and want to do everything I can to help them. And so I just want to make sure you get one of these T-shirts from David Woods, Detroit, Enjoy Detroit. I want you to enjoy Detroit today for sure. Again, I got so many people to thank. Dr. Vitti of the Detroit Public School, Community School, the board of the public school, certainly the mayor, who's basically done everything that I could think of for North End. Mary Sheffield, from a council person now to the president. I cannot thank enough these two fine people who's doing so much for the North End. It's really not about me as much as it is about the North End. Michigan State Housing Development Authority, the City of Detroit Housing and Revitalization Department. Again, Councilperson Sheffield, my good friend, Dr. Ivory from Wayne County Community College, Stratford Capital Group, Fifth Third Bank, MHT Incorporated, the co-developers, the core community partners, and Detroit Housing Commission. I want to thank all of you for this honor that you bestowed upon me, and certainly for Van Fox and his associates. In saying that, I want you to know that this $18 million project, I'm humbled to say that this building bears my name, Reverend Dr. Jim Holley Residence, and sits across the street from my historic Little Rock Baptist Church that I've served for 50 years and just retired last month. I feel such joy that these two places will always be great neighbors and thriving anchors to the North End. I want to acknowledge and thank the City of Detroit and Michigan State Housing Development Authority once again. And don't want to just be redundant, but I just want to let you know how grateful I am to each and every one of you, because nowhere in the world we could have done it without you. Anyone knows Detroit, our city history, surely understands that Detroit's residents is the renaissance. It's not the vision of work of one person. It's the vision of so many people in the North End. And I'm just happy to be part of that. We're standing here today because so many people, but especially the North End residents and leaders who dream and work for a strong, vibrant community for years, and it's coming to fruition. We owe thanks and gratitude to them all. Those 60 years ago who basically carried new hopes and dreams for the North End, because they all helped move Detroit forward, breaking ground on these first-class affordable homes and commercial space on the first floor. I said before that Reverend Jim Holley Residence is a manifestation of a long commitment to show again that the city can be a place to grow up and grow old. My name may be on the building, but frankly, this place gets its name from the residents who walk around the neighborhood, go to the store downstairs, or go around the block, go across the street to the church. After it opened up a few months, this project will get its name as a place for family and friends, enjoy a great life in the city of Detroit that I come to love so much. And once again, I thank each and every one of you for being here. I'm sure I missed something, but I just want you to know from the bottom of my heart, I want you to know how grateful I am for this opportunity to have friends like you to come and celebrate this residence, not only for me, but for the North End and the residents that will be staying there. Once again, Mayor, I thank you so much. City Council, all of you, I thank you so much for being here. Would you give them a big hand?
I can't imagine how many people have introduced our very own Mayor D of the D. He's a young Thundercat who's going to be around for a lot of years. So friends, let's welcome the Mayor D.
Well, Van, I've been called a lot of things, but young Thundercat, I'm pretty sure, is a new one. I'm not sure if that's better or worse than Volcano. Although I've experienced the volcano, it's not always a positive thing. This is a special day. Reverend Jim Holley and I have been dear friends for 35 years. It's been a long history. Of course, he's been an anchor to this community for more than half a century. Good ministers minister to the members in their congregation. But in this town, we have some extraordinary ministers who see their mission as uplifting the community around their church. And I have watched what Reverend Holley has done to offset the decline in this community. When the city of Detroit years ago was closing down the Considine Rec Center for lack of funds, he stepped in and said, we'll take it over, we'll keep it open so the young people of this community have an opportunity for recreation. A few years back, I went to him and said, we need a site for permanent supportive housing, people who are coming off homelessness, making a transition to a working life, and there's this abandoned building next to your church. We want to renovate it for the formerly homeless. And Reverend Holley says, not only will I support you, our church will minister to those new residents in their life's journey, and you can now see the beautiful St. Rita's facility that is open and operating just to the north of Little Rock. Then a couple years later, we said we have LGBT members who are homeless, often young people in conflicts with their family. We need a place for immediate housing, and we're looking for a neighborhood. And Reverend Holley says, we'll minister to that community. And one block over on Claremont, you can see the new Ruth Ellis Center that is being built and will be completed later this year. And about 5 years ago, Reverend Holley had me to a meeting at all these long rolls of drawings. He says, I'm going to take that ugly abandoned building across the street from my church. It's been abandoned for 10 years. He says, I'm going to knock it down, and I'm going to build housing for seniors who otherwise couldn't afford to stay in the neighborhood. At 50% of AMI, it's seniors making less than $28,000. They can live off their Social Security and their pensions and be in this beautiful neighborhood with the connection of the buses to the rest of the city on Woodward. And I'm so pleased he ended up partnering with Van Fox, who's got such a great track record, that we had the support of Governor Whitmer and Mishta to make this possible, and Julie Snyder and the city housing team. And so to see this dream become a reality, this could not be more appropriately named. So you've seen the announcements, you know what's happening in the city. Property values are rising quickly. That's a great thing for building wealth for the long-time homeowners in this community. But it also means if you're paying rent, your rent is going up. And in other cities in America, when rents rose and people got forced out, city officials shrugged their shoulders and said, that's the market. In the city of Detroit, we said there is going to be a place in every neighborhood for people of all incomes, so we can keep you in this community. And this is the third announcement in the last week. We had last week Lee Plaza on Grand Boulevard that City Council approved is going to be 120 new units. A couple days ago, we're on the east side where we finished the renovation of the old Transfiguration Catholic School into 19 affordable senior housing units. And today, another 60 units. In other parts of the country, they fight with each other. In Detroit, you have had the mayor and the council unified on the fact that we are going to make sure there is affordable housing so our longtime residents can stay. And for the last 8 years, there has been no greater champion on affordable housing than our next speaker. She sponsored an ordinance. Every piece of property sold in this city, 20% is set aside to support affordable housing projects. I don't know of any other city that's made that commitment. Please welcome one of Detroit's great champions for affordable housing, Council President Mary Sheffield.
Thank you. Good morning. And thank you, Mayor, as well, for your commitment to affordable housing in Detroit. And thank you to all of the partners who made this amazing project come to reality. This is ministry. This is what ministry is all about. And the mayor touched on that. You know, when I think about ministry, it's more than just what happens inside the church. And Reverend Holley, you have been an example of showing us that ministry goes above and beyond just Sunday morning service. Since I've known you, your dedication to community, to people, to uplifting us, empowering us, has been constant. And this development just takes it a step farther. So I want you to know that you have been a pillar in our community for over half of a century. And your unwavering commitment to uplifting our community continues to inspire us all. The Reverend Dr. Jim Holley residence definitely follows the tradition of your life work. This project is yet another shining example of your leadership and vision. It is an honor to celebrate with you today and that this project will bear your name. I have to say, 50% AMI Affordable housing, 60 units at the 50% area median income is big. We oftentimes talk about what affordable housing really means. There's been several studies that have already come out that state that that is our greatest need for housing. So Jim Holley went right after it and is making sure that we're providing housing to our most vulnerable citizens. This is something that I advocated for, like the mayor mentioned, for over 8 years. At one point in time, we were told that it couldn't be done. But we're here today, and I'm so glad that everyone here was able to make it happen. In addition to the 60 units at 50% area median income, the project also will accept project-based vouchers, which means that seniors' rent will be set at 30, they won't pay more than 30% of their income, which is also big. And then lastly, they will remain affordable for 40 years. So Jim Holley, we're counting on you to stay around for at least another 40 years to see it through, right? A little known fact really quick, District 5 has the most senior buildings out of every city council district. And so I have become intimately involved with our seniors throughout the city of Detroit and aware of the needs and desires of our seniors, especially those who qualify for affordable housing. And the consistent sentiment that I hear is that I love Detroit, but I pray that one day I will benefit from the new development taking place in our city. And the Reverend Dr. Jim Holley residents will answer the prayers for at least 60 of our great seniors in our city. And on their behalf, I say thank you, Mr. Holley, Reverend Holley. Our seniors matter, their voices matter. Their voices are being heard in this project. They deserve quality, affordable housing, safe, comfortable, stress-free environments so that they can age in place gracefully. And thank you again for all who played a part in this development and making sure that this is sustainable in the future of our great city. Thank you. I'm so glad to be here.
Well, thank you, Council President, Ms. Sheffield. She's a real stick of dynamite. You're going to be seeing her in the city. We've gone from Thundercat to Volcano to Dynamite. Let us welcome Miss Julie Schneider, who is a huge team player, participant, who knows the ins and outs on how to make affordable housing, representing an incredible team. Miss Julie, come on up.
I was concerned with the Volcano, Thundercat, Dynamite, so I feel like I got off well. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the Detroit Housing and Revitalization Department, I want to thank you today as we break ground on the Reverend Dr. Jim Holley residence. It's truly a really big day for this site and this neighborhood, and we're so glad to be able to celebrate it with you. The Housing and Revitalization Department is dedicated to working with developers, the state, our partners to improve quality of life in Detroit neighborhoods through investing in community development and affordable housing and projects like this, which are an important addition to the Piety Hill neighborhood. The mayor mentioned that it's not only this development that has changing the face of this neighborhood and offering new housing options for people, but also the Ruth Ellis Center and St. Rita Apartments behind us, all projects that we've worked on and are so proud to be able to continue to celebrate today. The Duggan administration has set a goal of preserving 10,000 units of existing affordable housing and creating 2,000 new units of affordable housing. We're doing well on this goal. Since 2018, we've preserved 5,700 units, and another 1,300 new affordable housing units have opened or are under construction today, and we look forward to celebrating those developments in future months as well. There's more work to do, of course, towards ensuring that Detroit is a welcoming place to all in a city where high income is not a requirement for having a quality place to call home. This development will not only provide 60 units of affordable housing to seniors, but it will mean so much more to this community. It replaces a symbol of blight that was prominent on this corner with one of hope. This ground floor retail will create small businesses and shopping opportunities for the neighborhood. These developments are not simple deals to put together, and it takes a tremendous amount of effort to make developments like this a reality. In addition to MHT Housing, I would like to congratulate and thank our partners at MSHDA and also my team for helping to make this possible. Thank you to Zach Ormsby, Kate Humphrey, Scott Brinkman, Kelly Vickers, Veronica Farley-Siebert, and a big thank you to Sandra Henriquez and her team at the Detroit Housing Commission, which has provided the project-based vouchers that Council President Sheffield spoke of, which means that, of course, those seniors who call this building home will pay no more than 30% of their income, no matter what their income is. I would also like to especially thank and congratulate you, Dr. Reverend Holley, not only for this, because this development bears your name, but for all the work that you've done in Detroit for over 50 years. You are truly a champion of Detroit and a hero to this community. So thank you for your work, and thank you all for being here.
Julie, you're smooth. How about we bring up Miss Fancy Sandy, the Executive Director of the Detroit Housing Commission, so she can share what has been accomplished here today. Miss Sandra?
Before I start, I always refer to Van as, and you can use this without attribution, as the Energizer Bunny. I've also referred to him as Ricochet Rabbit. For those of you who know cartoons, Ricochet Rabbit would always enter a room and go bing, 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 and so that's Mr. Ricochet right there. Okay, fine. Anyway, good morning. I'm pleased to join with Mayor Duggan and Council President Sheffield and my other colleagues in state and local government as we celebrate another deeply affordable development in the city of Detroit. My special thanks to two people that I would call servant leaders, Reverend Holley and his congregation, and Van Fox and his team at MHT. I want to thank them for your foresight and your collaboration to make this project a reality. I also want to recognize Joy Flood and Kayla Womack, who are here, who are members of my team, who work every day with developers across the city to create affordable housing units. As you've heard, the 60 units here at the Reverend Holley residences represent more than 900 project-based units in 38 developments that the Detroit Housing Authority, or Housing Commission, has been creating in support of the mayor's 2018 strategic housing plan. What the Detroit Housing Commission brings to this development and others is its public resources and the demonstration made real that there are roles that only government can play in the lives of its citizens. This project ensures that income-eligible seniors will live in community with the supportive services needed as they age in place with dignity. While others have already spoken about this property and the life and the work of Reverend Holley, I too want to call your attention to his work to feed those in need, to clothe those in need, and to bring economic development and stability to those in this community, and now to shelter those in need of housing they can afford. This event is more than just about housing that is to be built. To me, it's all about Reverend Holley and his life, which I think is best described in the book of James, chapter 2, verses 14 through 18, from the New International Version. What good is it, my brothers and sisters, if someone claims to have faith but has no deeds? Can such a faith save them? Suppose a brother or a sister is without clothes and daily food. If one of you says to them, "Go in peace, keep warm and well fed," but does nothing about their physical needs, what good is it? In the same way, faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead. But someone will say, "You have faith, I have deeds. Show me your faith without deeds, and I will show you my faith by my deeds." Reverend Holley continues to show us his faith by his deeds. Thank you so very much. It is an honor, personally and professionally, for me.
Friends, just before we walk across the street, I just want to encourage you to give a round standing ovation for our very own Gary Heidel. I've known Gary since 1995 when I graduated, but my dad knew him back in '88. This man has done so much at MISTA, and he's been a key component for so much success, both in Detroit, Southeast Michigan, and the great state of Michigan. Gary, we're very honored to have you here today to recognize the mayor's team, Reverend Dr. Holley's team, City Council. Can you come on up and share who and what the importance of Mishta is. Thank you.
Well, it's really great for me to be here today. I'm actually here because the mayor has got our staff all tired out going to groundbreakings recently. This is the third one within the last 10 days. But it's, I know Chad really wanted to be here. Unfortunately, Chad's sick. So I got the call, which I was very happy to be here today. It's been a while since I've been back in the city. But I got to tell you, this project is the kind of thing that we just love to do. It's a champion of the neighborhood. There was a neighborhood champion, thank you, Reverend Dr. Holley, who I have known of since I have been at Mishta, and that's been a long time. He's been an institution in this city. He's the kind of people that we look to really help us when we're working on these kinds of projects. But it faces a major artery. It's going to be great for the neighborhood. It's serving people with housing need. And Council President, you're totally correct. The housing needs study we did in 2019 said the greatest need in this state is rental housing for people with extremely low incomes. So this is an extremely important kind of project. Everybody's talked about the project, so you know it's a fantastic kind of project. I got to give kudos, though, to the way these things happen. They don't happen just because somebody wants to happen. It happens because there's a bunch of people who think it's got to happen. It's a real partnership between the private sector and the public sector, between federal government, state government, and local government. If you look at this deal, you will see that there is major financial contributions from every one level of government. So I love working with the Detroit Housing Commission and with HUD. I love working with the mayor and his staff. These things don't happen if we don't all do it together. I want to do a shout out because the one person that gets us all in the room and really helps make it happen, I mean, it may be the Reverend Dr. Holley that's pushing Van to get it done, but it's the developers who really, whether they're for-profit developers or nonprofit developers, it's really them. And they're working with the private sector in terms of financial institutions who do great things in helping us to really finance deals. And I got some good friends in the back who work for financial institutions. I think part of the success, except in addition to the mayor constantly calling me, I mean, talking about a volcano or a lightning rod, he's always so nice and easy, but it's like, we got to get this done, and this is important for us to do. And I tell the mayor when he calls, or any mayor, because I get quite a few calls from mayors, is, we're committed to this kind of work. Our history, especially in the city of Detroit, goes back more than 35 years. When I first started at Mishta, the guy who hired me, Terry DeVernay, used to work with Mayor Coleman Young to get things done, and it's been that way all along. And so it's been a great, great partnership. And I want to tell you, while I enjoy this, I feel part of the success has to do with the people that the private and the public sector, the staff they steal from Mishta. So Van's got 3 of them. He's got our former development director, Andy, in the background. He got our construction manager, Paul. And he also got Donna, who was our asset manager. So he got 3 of our real stars. And then, of course, you can't let the mayor off the hook. He stole a couple of them, too. So he got Donald and he got Kelly. And we feel really good about that because that means that we trained them up real well at Mishta. They went out, they work in the public sector. A lot of them went to the private sector. But we all come together as one big family to really do this kind of work. And this is incredible work, and it's going to make Michigan great again. So I got to say on behalf of the governor, the lieutenant governor, the Mishta board, and the Mishta staff, we're just real pleased that this all came together. So thank you all.
Well, friends, Miss Katie Thoitz is going to take us next door for a shovel. And ladies, there are two handsome men up front. If you need assistance to cross the street, I know that they're going to be more than able and capable. So let's go next door, and thank you all.